in order to help tighten skin. Renuvion, also known as J-plasma, as we age or if we lose a lot of weight. What exactly is this? Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Saadat, a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, and for today's topic, I want to talk to you about Renuvion, also known as J-plasma. So first off, what exactly is this? Well, it's a newer technology that we're using more and more, especially in plastic surgery, in order to help tighten skin. So I know a big problem people have a lot of times is that yes, they may have like volume with fat and stuff, but skin looseness is a big issue, especially as we age or if we lose a lot of weight. So that's why Renuvion is a good option for you to be able to help slightly tighten that skin and create a bit of a firmer infrastructure to the skin layer so that it looks more youthful. Now, how does Renuvion work? Renuvion, the reason why it's called J-plasma is because what it does is it goes underneath the skin through small incisions, like on the face, usually it's right underneath the ear or like right up here in the hairline. And then on the body, it can be through different incisions. But basically what it does, it's a probe that goes in, and then that probe injects helium gas into that space and then creates an electrical charge that then disperses heat throughout that area. Now, what does the heat do? The heat essentially causes the body to think that there is inflammation, and therefore it causes it to create more collagen and produce some level of scar, which will then result in you having firmer skin. Now, do I think that this is a miracle cure on its own? Not necessarily. Like, I don't think this is something that you would get that would totally replace a facelift or something like that, but it's definitely really good for those patients who, especially the ones that are in their like 30s and 40s, who have some level of sagging showing, but overall have relatively firm skin. And this is where, especially in the face, there's a great operation called facial balancing with Renuvion, where it really will help to essentially V-line the jaw and give a little bit more infrastructure to the face and sharpen your features overall. Now, V-line is a term that's very popular, especially in South Korea, because a lot of times in the South Korean population, people tend to have larger jaw structure, especially on the sides, and larger masseter muscles, which are the two muscles that are right here. So what people want to do in South Korea is they usually want to have a more V-shaped face, which therefore accentuates the eyes, the nose, and the mouth more rather than distracting with the angles of the jaw. So that's why Renuvion works really well, because you go in there, you heat stuff up, and then ultimately it results in a more tight skin interface. At the end of the day, I think Renuvion is a good option for select patients. Renuvion can also be included with things such as liposuction and vasor liposuction, which is an ultrasound assisted machine that helps to kind of also heat up the fatty tissue and help to prevent some bruising and stuff during lipo. But I do think Renuvion's a good choice if that's something you're looking for. And it can also be added on with people who are having things such as a facelift or a tummy tuck or liposuction, because it just adds that extra layer of firmness to the skin and helps the result to be that much better. So if this is something you're interested in, go ahead and contact my office. I would love to talk about it with you and give you more details and hopefully get to do the procedure on you.